Alright, we are in section 3.6, constructing parallel and perpendicular lines. Let's read the solve it. Draw a line M on a sheet of paper. Fold your paper so that the line M falls on itself. Label your fold line N. Fold your paper again so that N falls on itself. Label your new line P. How are M and P related? How do you know? So this is kind of a way of showing you kind of how to do construction without your compass. But we're going to construct parallel and perpendicular lines with our compass. Alright, so problem 1. This is asking you to construct a parallel line given a point, a random point, and a line. Alright, first things first. After you have N, anywhere on this line, you're going to draw another point. I'm going to draw it over here. I'm going to label it H. Anywhere. After that, what you're going to do is you're going to connect these two lines. I'm going to draw a ray. Alright, after that, this is where copying the angle comes in. So constructing parallel lines is very similar to copying an angle. I'm going to put my compass at any width, any setting. I'm going to draw an arc. Alright. And where this intersects, I'm going to call this J. Using this same setting right here, I'm going to do it from N. Draw an arc from N. Alright. And after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the width between J and here. Alright, so that's about... Alright. So after that, I'm going to do it from this. I'm going to do it from where N hits here. I'm going to draw an arc. Alright. So, I copied this angle onto here. And now, where that point is, I'm going to connect N and this point. And these two lines are now parallel. So what I did first was I drew an arc, and I measured, and I put it over here. I drew an arc from N and I drew it right there. And then after, I measured this distance, and then what I did was I drew it from this point, and this is where this arc came in. And after that, I connected these two lines. So, why don't you answer the got it? It says, it asks, why must lines L and M be parallel? Alright, problem 2. Problem 2 asks you, given segments A and B, construct a quadrilateral where AZ is parallel to BY. Alright, so I have my two line segments A and B. And now, like before, I just drew these two lines. These were given to me. I just drew them. This was a straight line, and I just connected A and B together. Alright, after that, I'm going to construct another set of parallel lines. So again, I'm going to measure any width between A and here, and I'm going to label this P. Alright, so I'm going to do the same over here. Alright, after that, I'm going to measure this. I'm going to measure from here to here. I'm going to do it again from this point. I did it from this point up here. So now I can construct this parallel line. Alright, this should look parallel. Alright, and after that, now what I can do is I'm going to measure and I'm going to copy this line segment, I'm going to copy it onto here. I'm going to label this part Z, where this whole thing is A. Do the same thing for B. And this is going to be Y. Right, and this whole thing is B. So now what I can do is connect the points. And here is my quadrilateral. Over here and over here. So that is my quadrilateral. So I constructed the parallel lines and I copied the line segments. So for the got it, I want you to do what I did. Construct a quadrilateral with two parallel lines using segments A and B. Alright, problem 3 asks you to construct a line that's perpendicular to line L. So we are given this line with line P. P is just anywhere. So first what I want to do is construct, I want to put my compass at any setting, and from P I'm going to draw an arc. Alright, with that same setting, I'm going to do it the other way for P. Like that. I'll label this point A and this point B. Alright, from those 2 points, now I'm going to set my compass at another length, whichever length I want. And I'm going to draw, oh no, I hope it doesn't go over. Oh, I need to draw a little smaller. It's going to hit my paper. Alright, with this same setting, I'm going to put this at point B. I'm going to draw another arc. And when those 2 points intersect, this is my perpendicular line. It's not necessarily a perpendicular bisector because this P I put randomly. I didn't put it directly in the middle. P is not the midpoint. So for the got it, why don't you construct a perpendicular line on L from point P. So remember, use the same process we did before. Alright, problem 4 is asking you to construct a perpendicular line from a given point that's not on the line. So this is R. And this is what I'm first going to do. I'm going to draw an arc that from R to L, but it cannot be this width. It has to be bigger. It has to be a bigger width from L. So from point R, I'm going to draw a really big arc, and if I don't lose my compass, alright, and I'm going to label those points E and F. Now what I'm going to do is, so now that I got this part, it's the same exact process as problem 3. I'm going to put my compass at any width, and I'm going to draw an arc from point E. Maybe a little bit bigger. Around right here. And with this same width, I'm going to do it from point F. And where those 2 points intersect, I'm going to connect R, and I'm going to label this P. I'm going to connect R and P. And this is also a right angle. So this is also a perpendicular line. So for the got it, why don't you try getting a perpendicular line from point A, perpendicular line from L, from point A.